Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me by now, my name is Lillian and I make videos here. I upload indoor plant videos, I upload family vlogs sometimes, or road trips. And yeah, I decided to make a video of an indoor plant that I truly love and I find really interesting. I've been having this plant for a long time already. Well, I think so, maybe like a year. It's not a long time, but I think a year is enough. It's been doing well. It's been surviving under my care, which I find really cool. This plant is really special to me. My partner got it for me about a year ago. It's a variegated string of hearts, and I'll show it to you guys right now. This is my variegated string of hearts. It's been growing a lot. It has not stopped growing ever since we got it from, I believe we got it from Etsy. If not, I'll link it down below, but I'm pretty sure we got it from Etsy. And it was not like this when we got it. It had like at the most probably 4 little leaves. And if I can find a picture, I will, and I will upload it here so you guys can see how it looked when we first got it. So that's how the plant was when we first got it. It looked like that, and this is how it is now. It's just been growing and growing, and this is how long it is. It's pretty long. What makes this plant special is the fact that it's, well, based on my experience taking care of it, it's been really easy to take care of it. It only asks for sunlight, and it also asks for water. So I only water this plant when the soil is completely dry. That's when I water it. Like right now, the soil is still kind of moist. I did water it about three days ago. So I usually put my finger in the soil, like deep in there, and I check if it's dry or if it's moist. So right now it's pretty moist. It does not need any water, but when it's completely dry, that's when I water it again. When I first got this plant, I did do my research on my own. I read that it needs a lot of sunlight. It will do better if you put it by a window where it receives plenty of sunlight, and that's what I do. I leave this variegated string of hearts right next to the window where plenty of natural sunlight hits it, and that's the only light it gets. And I also read that if you overwater it, it won't do so well, so you have to wait when the soil is completely dry. That's when you can water it again. And yeah, I love it because the shape of the leaves, if you look very closely, they're shaped like hearts, and I find it really adorable. Also, the more sunlight it receives, the more pink outlines you would get, or it would get from the sunlight. And yeah, every time a new leaf starts to grow, I get super excited because I know that I'm doing something right. I know it's growing, and it was really, really long at one point, longer than this. What we did, my partner helped me do, is cut between these little things right here. I forgot what these are called, but these little balls, newts, I forgot what they're called. But we cut between, right between them, and then we propagate them. So we did propagate a few, and some of the cuttings I gifted to my friends, and some of the cuttings I pretty much propagate them, and I transplanted them in another pot. So don't mind this little ceramic thing. It's a ceramic pot that I made. It's not very straight. It's a little crooked, but don't mind it. So this is the little propagation. There's 2 here growing, and they're doing well. Yeah. So the way I propagated the variegated string of hearts is pretty much with sphagnum moss. So I grabbed like a dish container, and I just put a lot of sphagnum moss in there. I misted the sphagnum moss so it can be really moist. Left it somewhere where it would receive plenty of sunlight, like by the window, and that's how I propagate it, the variegated string of hearts, and it did really well. Of course, don't use a lid when you're doing that. Just use the container itself without the lid, and just, yeah, and it did pretty well. It grew, and it was time for it to be transplanted into soil, and that's what I did here. So this one's transplanted into soil. I heard you can propagate these plants also in water, but I've never done that, so I'm not sure. But the easy way for us to propagate would be with sphagnum moss, and it's been a success with this plant in particular. And yeah, overall the variegated string of hearts has been doing very well. It has been growing. It has non-stop growing ever since we got it, and it's doing amazing. And for anybody that is planning on purchasing a variegated string of hearts or a string of hearts in general, I would say if you're looking for something easy to take care of, I would say go for it. It's a very beautiful plant. I love the way it grows. I love the way it looks. I'm not sure if people have a hard time caring for this plant. Oops. But based on my experience, it's been pretty easy to take care of. And it only needs sunlight and water. And that's pretty much it. And it's been doing well this winter. It survived this winter. Not a lot of our plants survived this winter, by the way. About 4 of them died. Yeah, which is kind of sad. But this is one of the ones that made it through winter and is doing well. It's growing well. And if anybody is interested in purchasing a string of hearts, I would say go for it. It's a really cool plant. The way it grows is really, really interesting. It's easy to propagate. Like I said, it only needs sunlight and water. Alright guys, so pretty much that's my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm just pretty much explaining my experience with the variegated string of hearts. Not sure exactly what else to say about the plant. I just love it. I find it really interesting. I think it's a beautiful plant to have indoors. You can also have it outdoors. I'm pretty sure it will do well outdoors, but we have it indoors at the moment just because we don't have an outdoor patio or anything like that. But yeah, have it indoors by the window. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can comment down below, or anything. Comment down below and I'll try to respond as soon as I can. And yeah, if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. But yeah, if you guys are interested for more future videos, please subscribe to my channel. Like this video if you found it informative. And thank you so much for watching. Adios.